Hi everybody, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I'm actually really excited for you all to watch this video. I'm gonna be doing a huge series on my channel where I just show you different herbs you can use. I'm gonna tell you all the healing benefits of them, how you can use it for your hair, your skin, your nails, like anything like that. I love herbalism and I know how I use it in my everyday life. Herbs aren't just used in one way, there's so many different uses to it. So I break that down. I give you like a full on list of its different uses. I even give you like a little tutorial on how to make the hair tonic or the hair gel. If you are interested in like, watching or just, seeing what I have or just put together for you all, just continue to keep watching. Subscribe and, comment down below your favorite herb, or if you're even aware of herbalism. It's a really beautiful thing. And yeah, I really appreciate, everything that I'm given, and I understand how herbs personally in my life have helped me a lot. So if I can, educate you all and get you all to just understand how you can use different herbs and your everyday beauty routine to enhance your like natural beauty or your health, and that makes me feel good. That makes me feel happy, because it's like, oh my god, like I don't think a lot of people understand or even know like herbs are very healing, and there's so many different things you can do with them. But without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's get into the video. So 3 main things you're constantly going to hear me talk about throughout this whole entire video is aromatherapy, herbalism, and glamour magic. And starting with one of the first things on our list, we have herbalism. Herbalism is basically the practice of using plant parts and its extracts to promote healing. Herbs are so versatile, there are so many different ways to use them. You can use herbs in the form of making tea, you can use them during cooking, you can use them during skincare, and even when times you're feeling a little bit under the weather, you can grab a tincture and use the herb through that way. The second thing on our list is aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is a holistic practice that uses essential oils obtained from plant parts to promote physical and emotional well-being. You can use essential oils in a diffuser, you can apply essential oils topically with the carrier oil, or you can inhale essential oils from a safe distance completely away from the eyes and the mouth. And last but not least, we have glamour magic. Glamour magic is the practice of enhancing one's health, beauty, aura, and charisma, and often involves you setting intentions, visualizing, and doing positive energy work. You can use certain items to help you enhance your physical beauty by enchanting them and drawing in the healing benefits of them. And now that you're all caught up about what each term means, it's important to be mindful that when you're taking herbs, you're not allergic to it. It is a herb that you can take internally, and that if you are using aromatherapy, too much of anything in excessive amounts can cause like breakouts or can put you in harm. So you just need to be mindful that when you're using herbs or aromatherapy, or even when you're doing glamour magic, too much of anything can be really harmful, and you just need to make sure that it's going to work for you. Herbalism is not scary, but you should be using herbs or aromatherapy or any holistic therapy in an appropriate manner. And with that being said, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So I literally just took my hair out of braids. It is in use of a really great wash. So what we're actually going to be doing today is using 3 herbs. One of them is rosemary, one of them is thyme, and then one of them is flaxseed. So this is what we're working with for my hair. I can just use a really good wash. But yes, I'm going to show you how you can make the rinse. So the first herb on our list we're actually going to talk about is rosemary. So to talk a little bit more about rosemary, rosemary belongs to the mint family and is actually native to the Mediterranean shores. Rosemary is actually used in a lot of cosmetics like soaps, lotions, and even shampoos. You will find like a lot of hair care products that actually have rosemary or mint in it because of its antibacterial and antifungal properties. Rosemary's ability to treat dandruff will leave your hair feeling refreshing and clean. And aside from being used topically, rosemary can actually be consumed in the form of a tea. When rosemary is being consumed internally, it can actually help with indigestion, anxiety, and headaches. And since rosemary is so stimulating to the digestive system, the liver, and the gallbladder, it actually increases your bowel movements. And aside from rosemary being consumed in the form of a tea, it actually can be used topically by use of essential oils. Okay, here's a ground rule. You will never want to take any essential oil by mouth. Essential oils are extremely potent. They're extremely strong, okay? And with any and all essential oils, you're going to want to dilute it with a carrier oil. Rosemary essential oil is said to have relieved any stress or anxiety a person may be feeling. And aside from being applied externally, rosemary has been said to boost one's mood and memory. In ancient times, rosemary was seen as a symbol of fidelity, remembrance, friendship, and love. In ancient Greece, students would wear rosemary and believed that it'll improve their memory. Rosemary was often burned before tests or in homes, and also carried during funeral burials. The next herb on our list is indigenous to the Mediterranean region. It's called thyme. Thyme is amazing for the hair because it helps reduce scalp inflammation, improves dandruff symptoms, promotes hair growth, and nourishes the hair. So the benefits of consuming thyme tea is that it is great for sore throats. It is also amazing for common colds because it is sweat inducing. And it's also great because it helps soothe the digestive system. So the benefits of using thyme externally is that it's great for putting in baths for pains. It's also great for using for massage oil. And the cool thing about thyme is that in oil form, thyme oil contains a compound called thymol. Thymol is both antibacterial and antifungal. While thyme is amazing to use while you have a sore throat, thyme can also be really great to use as a mouthwash. Thyme is also a symbol of courage, death, strength, bravery, and purification. During their embalming process, ancient Egyptians used thyme for its antibacterial properties. And ancient Greeks used thyme as an incense. They burned it in temples, and they also used it as an insect repellent. The next herb we're going to talk about is flaxseed. Flaxseed is the oldest cultivated crop in history, and it has many uses. You will often see a lot of hair gels actually use flaxseed, and that's because when you put flaxseed in water and you boil it, it comes out to make a really strong gel. This emollient has really amazing benefits for the hair because it softens and hydrates it. And flaxseed gel surprisingly defines your curl pattern as well. So where did flaxseed actually come from? Flaxseed is native to the region extending from the eastern Mediterranean to India. And flaxseed's benefits outside of just being used for hair care, it can be applied to burns, it can be used as a laxative for constipation, and it can treat coughs and colds. And it's super rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which has been proven to help people with dandruff and psoriasis. So what's the symbol for flaxseed? Well, wisdom, creativity, and righteousness. This is pretty cool, but the ancient Egyptians actually used the fibers obtained from the stems of the flax flower to make clothing and cloth. And now we're on to the hair recipe. Okay, so you are going to want to grab a pot, okay? A huge pot. Actually, the pot doesn't have to be that big if you don't want to make a huge amount. But yeah, just grab a pot. I wanted a big pot because I wanted to be fancy today. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. But you need water. You're gonna need flaxseed. You're gonna need thyme, and then you're also going to need rosemary. Listen, I know my rosemary plant is not looking that hot. That's why I'm choosing to use it today. I didn't really give it much water, but for some reason it's still like thriving and alive barely. But yeah, I decided to cut some down today, so we're going to use it. Okay, so we are first going to turn the stove on. We're going to add the water to the pot. Okay, so I'm not going to give you like an exact measurement because like literally I love to eyeball stuff. I'm using a spoonful. I am going to literally just do 2 of each. With my rosemary, literally, since I just cut it down, I'm just gonna add the whole thing in there, so. Ooh, I'm not left-handed. And I am gonna add like a tad bit more water because I see that It might need some more. It's going to be thick, but just a little tad bit more watery. I feel like I'm like, this is so cool. I feel like I'm brewing a potion or something. Like, ooh. And it feels like so cool. And it's still not there yet, so I'm gonna let it just like bubble up just like a little bit more. If you made it this far into this video, I just want to let you know that you're amazing, and I'm super excited to teach more and more of you about like herbalism and plants and all its amazing benefits. Okay, look it. You see how like jelly that is? Alright, so what I'm gonna do is strain it in a pot and then let it cool, because if you obviously if you try to use it in your hair right now, it's going to be way too hot, so don't do that. Okay, just strain it, let it cool. Ooh, that seems good. Okay, one hand. Yeah. Also, like, no. So I might burn myself. Okay. It's incredibly hot. Be careful. See, that worked out perfectly. Here I am thinking about to burn myself. So basically what I did with the leftovers is just put them in these like molds. These are like soap molds, but honestly you can use like ice ones or any other ones that you honestly have. They did freeze pretty well, so yeah, no complaints. And then I just put the rest in a jar. I hate jars like this, but you know, this will do. Okay, so hi. Okay, what I'm going to do is wet my hair first before I put this stuff in, because that's normally what I do with like, I don't know, with hair mask. You have to damp your hair first, because like if you put like a huge thick hair mask in your hair when it's dry, it's gonna feel like, ew, it's just gonna feel weird. Like you're gonna be like, ew, this is gross. Like, why did I do this? Twisty top things that you can just like directly, it probably would have made sense if I did this in the shower. I am not the smartest. It's okay. It's okay. You know. Okay. But you know, you live and you learn. Okay. Hi. Change of plans. Done. No, my eyebrows are looking. Hold on. Done. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is leave this in for like 5 to 10 minutes. Not that long. Yeah, ever do like a hair mask and like the water is like running down your neck, or like after you're done with the mask, like when you put oil in your hair, it's like all droopy. I have low porosity hair, so like okay, so as you all can see, this is my hair when it's dry. Yeah, I feel really good. I feel really refreshed and like I'm ready to go to sleep now. But anyways, okay, so now that we're like on the topic of like your scalp, using herbs that are going to like refresh your scalp, nourish it, make it feel really cool, smooth. I love this oil right here. This is like one of my favorite oils that I always use. It's the Miel Mint Almond Oil. I know I've been talking about thyme, flaxseed, and rosemary, but this is kind of like a rosemary thyme dupe, okay? Okay, hi, we changed locations and my hair is different. I put it back. I just want to end this video off by saying thank you all for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. A lot of hard work. So if you could just like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Okay. Anyways, peace and love and pixie dust.